Okay, so I had to go run in real quick and do something in the living room. I got my second cup of coffee, and now I'm here for about half an hour, I guess. So, pardon me for that. It's okay. Want I get some coffee or something on me? I'm always spilling stuff on me. So annoying. Everything's annoying to me today. One watching and zero watching. Well, actually, it says one watching and Rumble. But whatever. Whatever is whatever. And okay. So now, let's do that. And now let's bring up deal. I'm gonna see if I can get something done here today. Let's go to favorites. Let's open up. Okay. Now I'm finally getting to work. Although now I only have 30 minutes. Enchanted lands. Okay. What I might do tonight, is I might do a bonus stream tonight, maybe. I'll have to see if I have to make sure I get everything done tonight before bedtime, and I can just come in here and do some work. So maybe tonight I'll do a bonus and get a little bit more done because I probably won't get this done today. Maybe I will. I mean, there's a possibility. Count the imposter. Caught again. Uh, is the resulting a way out? Okay. Okay, so she got in the dumbwaiter and she's ascending to the guest level, and so she traveled down the hallway. She's almost to the far stairs or the back stairs or the left side stairs. If if you want to look at it right, the kitchen. If you're looking in front of the hotel, and actually, what's funny is this is another thing I could sketch, I guess. I mean, I don't strictly need to sketch it, but if you're looking at the front of the hotel, the kitchen is on the right. The wine cellar goes underneath the hotel and underneath the kitchen, for that matter. Um, so when you're in the lobby, when you're at the front desk in the lobby, there's two sets of stairs on the left and the right. So the right one is what I would consider the front stairs, and the left one's what I consider the back stairs. But really, it's left and right. It's not really front and back, right? Because it's not the front of it. It's actually, but it's just the way I'm picturing it because of the way that she has to move, the way she has to go, right? So on the other side. So really, they're going up the left side of the stairs. She's hearing another voice from the stairs that she just came from. So she walks in and then she hears the one voice, like go and get her or something, or go and find her. She's gotta be in here somewhere. And so she walks through her double doors, walks past the stairs, and then walks into where the guest rooms are. And on that right side where the dumbwaiter is or those first doors that that are the only doors that really matter in the hotel. But so she starts heading away towards the far stairs, the left side stairs, or what I called the back stairs because of the way you're facing. She hears more voices um, talking about saying something or another, like you know, uh, we'll soon find her or something. I don't know if I don't know if she just maybe hears footsteps. I don't remember. Maybe she just hears footsteps, but she starts going, and then she went, "Oh, wait a second," and she starts running back the other way, and she has to think quick, right? So, as she's nearing the staircase where she was, she sees she sees that there's a broom closet on her left as she's coming back towards those stairs, and then on her right, there's just some empty rooms, and so she's just really looking at the front one, the first one on the right, the front one on the right, one closest to the stairs is an empty room, and then the one next to it, that's closer to her, is the map room. Is the one where she's gonna actually get recaught. Okay, so closet near the dumbwaiter on the left, duck into the nearest room to the dumbwaiter on the right, three duck into the room that's the second nearest one to the dumbwaiter, right? So the one in the corner, essentially. Um, okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to create. Let's do something else. Um, 'Cause this is kind of how I was doing things, just because whenever I add new rooms, it always adds it at 0. And although I could find a way to create rooms like where your mouse is or whatever, or a specific location. It's kind of a hassle, sort of, and it just means more work that I have to do in the editor just so I can get this functionality down. So what I'm doing in the meantime is I'm just moving everything up, and then I'm saving it, room data, which saves all the meta files, the metadata, which is the positions. And now this is probably fine. This is actually no. This is I probably put it too high. That's in fact that's I guess that's kind of okay. Caught again here. Let's do something else here though. Let's take all of these and let's plunk them down. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing here. This. Okay, and here. Let's just let's actually remove all of these. Remove them, not remove them, but remove them. Like move them again. Move them again down like that. Zoom in here, and I'll make it kind of, well, I guess I won't leave it that close. I'll just leave it like that. Say room data. Make sure I save it because you've actually changed position in the editor, and so it's gonna cry whenever you try to quit. And it's gonna say, do you want to save it? Honestly, I could just save it at that point, or I could just not save it at all. It doesn't really matter. Um, but it's just an annoying thing. So I always save it, and then I actually save the room data, or vice versa. Okay, so now that we got that straight, we're going to go to 3 options. So we're gonna add 1, 2, and 3. Okay, closest to the stairs. Um, I could say closest to the stairs instead of closest to the dumbwaiter, but I didn't really mention the stairs exactly. But I should probably do that, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Anywho, um, okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's pull these off. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So we are going to label these. Um, okay, she's gonna. Okay, so let's copy some of this information here. In fact, we're gonna copy these here, and we're gonna paste them. I'm not gonna save this just yet because I don't want to have to go and like rename files and stuff later. But what I am gonna do is we're just gonna do this, paste. Then we're gonna go to here, and we're gonna leave the title alone because I'm gonna actually come up with the titles, but we're gonna fill in the chapter. Uh, Princess gets a room, copy. And actually, the princess escapes, but calls it the princess gets a room because they put her in the wine cellar, and then she actually goes upstairs, and um, she goes in a couple of the rooms in there, right? She gets a room. Uh, so like a bunch of kind of simultaneous meanings. Okay, so let me open my notes again, and I'm just not opening Blender Grease Pencil on purpose right now, right this second. Um, okay. Whoop. Gives you 3 natural triggers. Key points. Okay. Hide peeks through the crack. Right side guard enters another room. She sees the opportunity. Move to the map room. In the sequence, empty room option is not offered here because the story funnels her toward the map room. That is actually not the case. I know why it said that though, because it kind of doesn't understand things correctly. And yeah, I'm sure I'm not going to get chapter 5 done today. I'm definitely not going to get it done in 20 minutes, but let's see if we can get this little sequence in here done. If she hits the closet first, no, she can go to the empty room. Uh-huh. Okay. Um, it's just that if and this is kind of the way you structure it too, right? And honestly, if I was doing save states and these are proper rooms, she could. Well, actually, this is the funny part too, because to make sure it doesn't dead end, and if I was doing a full thing, it's like the Monkey Island, like I said, the hut in the vegetarian cannibal village. You know how you keep getting out, and Guybrush keeps getting out, and then they have to lock him in again. At some point, though, they stop the locks and they kind of give up, so you can just go in and out if you want to. That's sort of how I'll actually work this in the full game. Like, she might get caught several times, but each time it's not going to be a deal breaker. And then I'm gonna have the events thing where that a certain thing doesn't trigger the rescue attempt does not trigger until she's back and she is unless she is back and she's shackled to the wine cask. So if she's not, then that the rescue scene won't trigger. Actually, what shouldn't anyways, because she's not gonna. Yeah. I might do something. I might do like a force thing. Like, it doesn't matter where you're at. If the guards are about ready to catch her, she's gonna automatically go to the map room, I think, or something. I don't know. I have to figure out how to design it to where it works right for the timing because she's got to be in the wine cellar and she's got to be shackled up before they can do attempt the rescue. Um, so there's gonna be have to be some considerations. I don't know how I will be addressing that. Okay, so she goes, and this is based on what they do first. Okay, so we can say the closet. So this can be the closet, right? Um, will be kind of a cheeky, snarky, witty, I should say. What would be a kind of a witty name for this page? Mm, I don't want to do any like keep it in the closet or out of the closet in the closet kind of jokes though. So family friendly, and I don't want to have to. I don't want to deal with any crap, you know. So if it's funny, it's got to be just funny for its own sake. Um, well, skeletons in the closet is an old term. Searching for skeletons. Um, hanging with the skeletons, hanging around, hanging out with the skeletons. Uh, hanging. Darn it. Skeletons. And that's a joke. That's an okay joke. It's kind of a cleaner, skeletons in the closet means you have something you don't want anybody to know about, so you kind of keep it closed. That's where in the closet originally came from. It didn't come from, your sexual orientation or some dumb thing. Hanging out with skeletons. Okay. Copy. Go ahead and put that in here. Control V, hanging out with skeletons. And we're going to underscore it. Honestly, I could have numbered 1, 2, and 3 because the pages don't actually matter as far as the page number. So this is actually going to be page 1 here. Okay, and then this one's going to be page 2. Page 2. And this one's going to be page 3. Okay, so the closet, okay. Then we got this is going to be the empty room. Uh, Another empty room. That doesn't sound very exciting, but an empty room, another empty room. Um, you know what? Maybe it shouldn't be an empty room. Maybe it should be an occupied room. And um, hmm, maybe what I should do, just as a joke, is I should I remember in Lord of the Rings, right? And the prancing pony and the ring wraith start chasing after Frodo, and they go into the hotel, and they go into the room, and they stab the bed, and of course there's nothing there. It's like pillows or whatever stacked up, and really Aragorn has got the hobbits in his room, so I could actually potentially do uh, a deal where she actually goes into the room and is occupied. Hmm. For hobbits and a ranger. Yeah, there's potential to have a kind of a joke in that too, and I don't really want to do that. Um, let's see what. I wonder if there's a deal. Um, uh, I only have like 12 minutes left today, so I'm just let's see. All right, just an empty room. Empty room. I guess just to say what it is, right? Just an empty room. That's empty room. Okay, that's fine. And then this one is uh, map room, and we're gonna call this let's see. Let's see. She finds the plans of the Omnigate. Um, And then the recaptured is where she actually gets recaptured there. An important find. As luck would have it. Maybe. As luck would have it. We'll do that. As luck. As luck would have it. Okay. Now, the good thing about that is now that I can save, and I can save the room data now, because they each have their own room. Hanging out with skeletons. Okay. Save room data. Okay, just save these new rooms, which is cool. And I can just clear that out. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a door connection. I have a few minutes. So what we're going to do here is instead of that, we're actually going to do each of these. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to copy this. Copy. Copy, Roger, Roger. And I'm going to go back in here, and I'm actually going to replace the destination now. Copy like that. Okay. And that should be okay. And then we want to copy and just paste and paste, and then go to home, and let's make this 3, and let's make this, oh, page 1, hanging out with skeletons. We want this to be number option 2, and so now did I actually write that in here? The closet, the empty room, then the map room, as luck would have it. Okay, that's all right. That's correct then. Copy. Now these titles probably won't be displaying. Okay, just an empty room. Page 2, choice 2, and let's go ahead and copy as luck would have it. Copy. Here, we're gonna put it Control V, and actually I need to put a space on it though, because it's the format is that it needs a space anyways. I should find a way of making that more robust, but this will have to do right now. See, now there's nothing down here. That's because we got a couple more things before we actually come back to that. Okay. Now the question is, do I need a separate map room page? I probably don't. So I'm gonna position this down here. No, that's the empty room. Honestly, I should have put that as, I should have swapped them, I think. Um, well, actually, here, let's do something here real quick. Data. Save scene. Okay, it's different colors just because of what I just did here. Uh-oh. That's interesting. Save room data. Reload save scene. Okay. Alright. Something I did caused him to swap back or something. I don't know what. I think, well, I have some residual code that actually swaps will swap doors because I have the overlapping thing, and so now that it's not overlapping, uh so even though this is page 3, that's actually quite fine though, because say room data. Reload save scene. Okay. Alrighty, so hanging out with skeletons, just an empty room. Okay. So now mm, something just something just occurred to me. Save room data. Scene, reload, save scene. Okay. See, I had to save room data. It should have saved the stupid camera position too. Just an empty room. Hmm. This one is going to go through. I don't know. I'm thinking about about the duplicate thing, because yeah, I'm not sure now. I'm kind of confused now how I want to do this. Because there's two deals. Can be either that or that. This one can be either that or that. Now, crossing lines shouldn't be that big of a deal in a way, but it still kind of is. So I have to decide. Well, how do I make sure that they don't cross? Well, I can make sure that they don't cross by doing duplicate rooms like I was doing. I pull this all the way down, and of course these are up here. This can go down here, and this can go down here. I don't know. Wait, how did I do it above? That's right. How did I do, is it the first ones? Or is it not the first ones, because these are, is it This one? You know, let's, okay, so I should actually be off right now. I'm gonna do this one real thing real quick so I can just, see here. I'm gonna look at the solar one, and I'm gonna see how I did the, three. It's essentially got to funnel into this one. Right, there's the three ones. So this one, 1, 2, he wrote on 3. Look over Daniel. That's Daniel. Okay, so it's these three, right? This one's Daniel, this one is John, and this one is Harry, right? Harry. Okay, so that's kind of how I need to do it. So I was right actually to put that in there that way. And then when I do the other ones, these are the opposite ones, and that's actually the configuration I want over here. So if we go back all the way back down here, this is going to be down there. This is going to be up here like this. Then we're going to have, right? So we're gonna have the two choices. So this one is a duplicate. So that there is a couple of duplicates, but it's that same pattern. So that's page 3. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. Um, then I simply like do a copy of each of these other rooms, basically. Um, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I gotta quit here because I got stuff to do today. So I want to say thanks to anybody that popped in, which is not many, but that's okay. So thank you for that, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully at normal time, normal length, and everything should be good. I'm gonna do my little recording here before I stop. So let's start recording. Today's Wednesday, January 7th, 2026, and I didn't get that much done today because of OBS and things weren't going correct today, and I had other stuff to do, and my whole day got kind of screwed up. But what I did do is I just went ahead and decided I went ahead and added these 3 rooms at least, and then decided the configuration, which is going to be that diamond configuration that I used originally on the old version. So, but this is all I really actually did today. Okay, so thank you for watching part 2. Thanks for watching part 2, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully at normal time.